Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, I'm back. We are back recording videos again. We've been off for about a month. Been back a couple of weeks on Twitch, doing a couple of streams, shorter streams. And I thought I'd bring you up to speed on everything as to where we are and where we're going. So, a lot of you will already know from my previous channel update about a month ago that I had to go offline because of the cost of living crisis in the UK, or around the world, effectively. But electricity prices and broadband prices went up hefty here in the UK, and it forced me to sort of take a bit of a break, which I must admit I kind of needed a break. And it's going to be hard getting back. So we get rid of the elephant in the room first, which is electricity. Electricity prices in the UK went up 54%. My electricity supplier wanted to increase my direct debit from 95 to 187. So, newsflash, they haven't been allowed to do that because I won't let them. I cancelled my direct debit. I spent last month clearing off the arrears, so that's all. I'm now square and battling with them virtually every day, with them phoning me up or me phoning them up and going through turmoil, basically. Turmoil, even. That's the one. They insist that I need a direct debit, which is not true. You don't have to pay them by direct debit. There are various means of paying. I've told them that on the 16th of each month, they will have, by that date, a meter reading. And then by the 18th, they will be paid, which is when my direct debit was. And they'll be paid up to date. So I will never be in arrears. But they insist on phoning me. If we go back to last Monday, 6 phone calls last Monday from them. It's like, why? Like every single one, I've got to tell them, no, you've been told, I will pay you this method, and that's what you'll be paid up to date. I'm not in arrears. They say, but you're in arrears. And I'll be like, I'll pay you about £100 a month. Oh, but that won't cover you. Well, it will, because I'm not using as much electricity. The reason for that is I've cut back. So, currently, I have not been using the cooker for a month. That's completely off. So, the electric hobs, the electric oven, not used. I bought a little gas portable camping stove, which I've been using. That's pretty good, I have to admit, and it's so much cheaper. I can put a link to all of these little bits and pieces down in the old description. So if anybody else wants to follow suit in order to save money, you can do. So it's a little cooker. You have to get used to it. It takes longer to boil a kettle or boil a saucepan of water to make a cup of tea, for instance. It's a little bit different. Obviously, I can only cook one saucepan at a time. So I've had to change my diet accordingly. So I eat a lot of pasta and a lot of rice and stuff. So I'll sort of put the pasta and the sauce and everything in the pan in one go. So you have to make meals like that. There's a little bit of adaptation going on there. But I spend about £2 a week, literally, on the gas canisters. It's so much cheaper than what it would cost me to run an electric oven and an electric hob for a week. So it's a no-brainer to me. So that's saving me a fortune. All my heating's off and will stay off. And it probably will be off this winter because there's another price hike in October. I'm trying to get the heating replaced for more energy efficient, but I've literally hit a brick wall and they're not replying to me, the council. So that's probably not going to happen. The water heat is only on at night. So again, using the cheaper electricity, so the cheaper rate. And the only other things is lights, which I don't use. I've been using candles. And then fridge freezer is on. I'm hoping to replace that soon, but I might not be able to. We'll have to wait and see. So the fridge freezer is the only thing that's on constantly. I've been using a lot of my laptop and my mobile for stuff, and the PC has only currently been on the last couple of weeks, and only for about 2 or 3 hours a day, as opposed to the normal 12 or so. So effectively, my electricity costs, instead of them going up like they want, is actually my costs should go down, and I'll be paying them less a month now. So it's going to be a kick in the teeth to them. But I have less usage, so it's kind of like kicking the teeth to me as well. Now, what that means for everybody here is there'll probably be less videos. So I'm going to scrap SnowRunner because we've had that running for so long now. I kind of wanted to finish Alaska, but like we're not going to get it done, unfortunately. So we're gonna call that. You will be getting, well, I've already recorded Transport Fever 2, Marius Pass, so we'll keep that going for a little bit, and then I'll probably do a new map of that. So if you've got any map suggestions, go and chuck them in Discord, link down in the description below. Then we've got Captain of Industry, which I want to keep going because I love that game. And then I'm probably going to do some short videos rather than actual series, because I've got June Spice Wars, which is quite good but not really my style of game, so I might do a bit of a edited episode or a couple of episodes of that. Orbit Industry, Orbit, is it in Orbit Industries? Yeah, Orbit Industries is another one which is quite good. Yeah, and we might take a look at some others, because I know Sniper Elite 5 is coming up. I wouldn't normally put that on YouTube. I'd normally do a live stream of that, but I don't know. I'll see if I can get a key to that. And whatever other games anybody recommends. So I know there's a Formula 1 2022 manager coming out, or has come out. I can't remember if it's out or coming out. There's Deliver Us Mars, which I really want to do. If I can get a key to that, I will do a full playthrough of that, I think, on YouTube. Because that is like, I did Deliver Us the Moon and it was brilliant. It looked fantastic. So we will do that, and then some other stuff. I need to think of what to do, but you're probably not going to get one video a day now, because I need to cut back on the time the computer's on. In relation to, so that's the electric coloured. In relation to the broadband, I was hoping Tube was going to go live, because they put the cabling in the street round the corner, but apparently they're going to wait for the whole network for the area to be completed, which they're still installing, and that could take up to 6 months before that actually gets signed off and given to Tube to be able to use and sell to their customers, i.e. me. So I've had to make the decision to stay with Virgin, which is a snag, because it means taking out another contract in order to get a decent price. Now I had to phone them, and Virgin, if you ever watch this video, seriously sort your shit out, because I know you want your price increases and stuff, and there is a cost of living and all of that, and everybody's electrics, including yours, has gone up and that. But I knew my contract was ending, and it was going to go from £42 a month to £66, which is expensive for broadband. That's for 350 meg down and about 35 up. Now, I had to phone 6 times, and I got 6 different prices to stay. And they were ranging from all sorts. One of them didn't make sense, because it was actually more expensive than what your website was quoting for a new customer, and it was like where's the loyalty? It's like ridiculous. So in the end, I managed to get it down to 34 quid, which is actually 8 quid cheaper than what I was originally paying, which is good. But it's still about £10 more than what I would have been paying with Tube if Tube had gone live. So it's a bit of it. I'm going to be paying £10 more for the next 18 months. So yeah, it's another 200 quid effectively that I'm forking out over that 18 months, which could mean 200 quid going on something else. So there is that. But obviously broadband sorted, so I'm back live. Electricity, I've just got to watch my usage. Now it's still ongoing with the electricity company, because they're not budging. I want them to test the meter. They insist I have to pay for that at 120 quid, which I'm not going to pay. So basically we're in deadlock with that, and what they're supposed to do is send me a deadlock letter, and they've told me they've posted it. That was 2 weeks ago. Royal Mail don't take that long. So they haven't posted it to me. That's just a blatant lie. So I've got to go back to them again to try and get that deadlock letter before I can put it to the Ombudsman to say, wait, can you sort this lot out? Because they're not playing ball. I can't afford another 120 quid on top of the bill, because that means I would have to go offline for another month, and I can't do that. It's ridiculous. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that's where we are. Electricity company ongoing. Loads of hassle. Upgrades to the flat in terms of heating for the winter, ongoing with the council, not getting anywhere. They don't seem to want to reply, which I can understand. I know exactly how much it's going to cost them as well, because there was an energy report done last November, and basically it will cost them I think it's £1,800 to upgrade. So I know, like, why should they spend it? I get that, right? But if they don't, I don't have heating this winter. It's as simple as that, because I'm not using this heating. It is atrocious. I did have an electrician around in that time. He wasn't allowed to test the meter because only the energy supplier can do that. Even though they will contract the same guys in to do it, which would be Southern Electric. It's ridiculous. But he did educate me on how Economy 7 works. So I assumed it was a daytime rate and a nighttime rate you get given, that you pay everything that you're running from, say, midnight till 7 a.m. would be on the nighttime rate. But apparently not. No. There's a fifth cable comes out of the meter, and it comes down and it goes up to a separate set of breakers, which I knew the cable was there, but I don't understand. I'm not an electrician. I wouldn't know why it's broken out like that. But apparently that cable only goes live at like midnight, roughly, for 7 hours. And anything on that extra circuit breaker is what you'll get on the nighttime rate. And the only things that are on that thing is the nighttime water heater. The daytime one is on the daytime one, which is turned off. And that's been turned off anyway, to be fair, because I did know about that. And then the storage heaters are all on the nighttime. But the other thing I didn't know, or obviously I didn't know that all the plug sockets and the lights weren't on Economy 7 at night, which is a con, I think. And I don't think that's right, but it's the way it's wired. So the electrician says it's right, so I've got to go with him. But I've got a friend that's on like a dual rate meter thing, and he says no, everything on his is on like nighttime rate. So I don't know why it's not here. So that's something I've got to look into still. The other thing I didn't realise was the nighttime storage heaters. They've got a control panel on the wall in the hall, which you can set temperatures on. But 3 out of the 4 storage heaters have been replaced, and they don't work off of that. They work independently, which I didn't know, which obviously means I probably have been using too much energy through them, through my lack of knowledge of how they actually work. There's no instructions for them. They've got 2 dials on them, an input and an output. No numbers on them or anything to say this is number 1, this is number 10. That puts in 20 degrees or 30 degrees. Or there's nothing. It's just like that's minimum, that's maximum, and you turn it in between, and you got to guess. They are utter crap. So I'm trying to get them removed and replacements. But yeah, that's going to be the thing. But no, you don't really need to know all of this. The good news for all you guys is I am back. There is going to be videos. I've recorded 2 already, which will go up over the next couple of days. And then we'll go from there. I've got a bit of a surprise, which I'm waiting to be delivered in the next couple of days. Some Logitech gear, which I'll do some unboxings and that, hopefully. And we'll get those videos up as well. So I've got a new keyboard and mouse coming, which is an absolute steal. I'll put the links to them, although they might go up in price, so watch the price on them. But at the moment, they are... I'll put the links down below in this video, actually, as well. But like... There's an 80 quid mouse for like 30 quid and a 160 quid keyboard for 65 quid. So it's super cheap. So I've used my savings for that. And I could have probably have wangled them from Logitech, but at some point I probably want to try and get the Pro set out of Logitech and see if I can compare them and get the professional stuff. But yeah, we'll go with these. They're a good set. And we'll see how we get on. So that's it for today, guys. So hopefully you like this update. I don't know why I got a pen in my hand. It's because I was writing the titles to those videos earlier. Yeah, hopefully that's a positive thing. We're back. We're live. We're making videos. Oh, Twitch, by the way, we're doing Saturdays and Sundays only. We're not doing the Friday night one. And they're probably going to start at 2 and end at 6. So they're probably going to be 4 hours. Now, as we move forward... I'll either increase stuff I do or decrease it. It depends on the bill. So basically when I submit my meter readings on the 16th and then pay on the 18th, if I'm keeping up with everything, then I might be able to do a bit more. If I'm not, then I might have to do a bit less. We'll have to see. So we're with that at the moment. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. My health is okay-ish. I've technically been signed off till the 1st of the 6th now because of my legs, because of my issue. They're not getting any better. They're not getting any worse at the moment, which is good, but I'm doing less walking. I've cut back on that as well, which is good. But obviously, at some point, that's going to increase again, and then I'm going to struggle with my legs again, I think. My legs are pretty shot these days. Diabetes is on track. That's really good at the moment. So weight has come down a little bit, tiny bit. I need to lose more weight. I'm not very good at diets and stuff, but I have lost a little bit. Yeah, I have to say, when turning the electricity off, cold baths are horrid. Like, I struggle with that for the first few weeks, having cold baths. When I put the water heater back on after about week 2, that was a godsend. So yeah, that's all good. But yeah, I think we're going to be back on track, and then obviously in October, I'll have to do another one of these, because we'll have to try and review what we're doing. If we're staying up but only just, then we might have to cut back even more, because there's going to be another increase in October on electricity. I know. At least I've secured broadband. That's one bill sorted. But yeah, if electricity goes up, it was rumoured to be going up 30-40%, but now it's rumoured to go up 25%, so hopefully it'll go up less than that. And then realistically, it's not going to start coming down till next year, and it's probably only going to come down 10% of all of that, which is ridiculous, because we would have gone up like 75-80%. We would have doubled what we were paying last year, and we're going to then get, oh look, you'll get a massive 10% reduction. Wow. Yeah, so I think everybody, and it's not just UK, but everybody's going to suffer. It's just unfortunate that I was cutting it quite tight as it was for money and stuff. So, till the next time, make sure you like the video, comment down below. Anything you want to remark on, please feel free to do so. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. I'll put all the usual links as well for Twitter, Twitch, Discord, and Instagram down there, and I'll put the links to the 2 Logitech products I've just ordered. I haven't got them yet, as I say, they're due tomorrow, and then I can have a look to see what they're like, sort of thing, do some unboxing videos and that. So we'll go with that, and then that's it really. So keep your eye out for videos. They will be posted as and when. So until then, it's goodbye from me for now. Bye bye.